Howdy everybody, Vols, and welcome back to Toymaker. Now, recently I played the remake of it, which, as I said in that video, it didn't really feel like a remake. It felt more like it felt like I was playing the same game, but a little bit worse. But here, I'm actually playing the original game once again, but this time I actually modded it. I'm playing a modded version because I actually decompiled the game and I changed some of the coding in the game files. And now, if I go over to like options, I mean it goes over to here as well, but if I go over to sounds, it does that. I will admit I completely forgot that I changed the I changed it, because what usually would happen is that I'll go into options, click on one of the buttons, and it will go back to the title screen here. But I forgot that I changed it so that it actually goes to another level. So first of all, actually if I press load game, usually if you press load game, it would crash the game or end the game. But I changed it so that it doesn't happen anymore. But now I already tested this out, and I'm a little bit like confused because this is not how it usually plays. It usually, like, you know, there's apparently a wall here. Okay. Wait, okay. I'm not entirely sure what that yellow bit is about. Okay, so we've got this red stuff over here. I can walk over to it, sort of, ish. I don't even know what I'm playing right now. I thought that if I modded this a little bit, it would be much better to play, but it seems like it's actually much worse to play. Wait, what? What is this? I have no idea what that... I have no idea what that says. And it doesn't seem like I can go anywhere else, so yay. I do just wonder if this is just like one of the levels and maybe it's just like, I don't know, unfinished or something. Because it genuinely feels like I can't really actually do much. I mean, this is meant to be saying something, right? So something to begin. So... I mean, does that like say enter? Maybe it's like return. Maybe it's return to begin. Wait. Space. Okay, so you know what? We're back at the title screen and let's try starting the game. So it does the same thing. Okay. You know what? Let's just go back to options, and I can't actually remember what I put sounds to, but I'm gonna try controls. Wait. It seems like it's the exact same thing, but a bit Wait, begin to... It's definitely return to begin. Okay. Wait, actually, we are able to go even further. What the we are able to go even further. Okay. Oh! Is this? Okay. Wait. Ooh. I wonder... Ooh, okay. Because usually when that sound happens, the game would crash, but I made it so that it doesn't crash this time. So I guess if it doesn't crash, it will just take you back to, like, the start then. So what's exit to DOS? I mean, Usually, it would exit the game, as it says, but because I modified it, it's going to go somewhere else. I guess we're absolutely nowhere? I mean, I can't see anything. Enter. Nope. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so you know what? Let's just try sounds out again. Okay, so we're walking, apparently. I do wonder, somehow, because I modify this and because this uses Toymaker to make the game with, no, it's not really a game, it's a program, but because it uses Toymaker to make with, and it's an earlier version of Toymaker, I'm just wondering, because I used a later version of Toymaker, and I sort of converted the game, I guess it's kind of lost its 3D textureness, because if you remember from the remake, and also from the original video that I recorded on the main channel, everything was like, 3D. Yet this looks very, well, okay, not right now, because, there's nothing here, but it looks very, very 2D now. So I wonder if, because I am using a later version of Toymaker, the 3D aspects are just gone because maybe the 3D rendering or the coding used in the earlier version is like, I don't know, obsolete now or deprecated, so it's no longer used in the later version, which is why I'm not getting the 3D-ness now. But I really was hoping that I was able to get this done and, explore more of it. But, I mean, I would have made I would have been able to play a build that was from the earlier version of Toymaker, but I could never get past the start screen because I was using the light version of Toymaker, which kind of sucks. I did want to explore more of this because I wanted to see more of the map and more of the game, and I'm just wondering, I looked through the game files itself and there was a room called Shop, and I was thinking, I think it kind of makes sense why it's called Toymaker now, and it's because it's you're kind of going through the process of making a toy through this shop in the game. And also, if you haven't seen the original version that I played, then go to the link in the description and I play the original there. But in the original, there was like a sort of feminine figure, like a feminine black figure that we saw, and if you go close to it, it sort of disappeared. And apparently that feminine figure is called well, it had a Irish phrase or Irish word. I can't remember what the Irish word was, but it translates to wife, which is definitely interesting. But yeah, it does kind of suck that I did try to go through the game files to modify it to try and explore more of it and not get crashes, but it seems that's not possible. Which, yeah, it sucks, but you know what, it's reality. And I thought, you know what, I'd try this anyway, and I might actually try to remake Toymaker myself. Obviously, I don't know what the original intention was because I can't actually access the other levels, not through this renderer. Anyway, But yeah, I might actually remake this and, I don't know, make it available to everyone. Not sure yet. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.